Hey Sagittarius, Happy New Year. Thank you for coming back if you've been here before. And if you're brand new, thank you for coming here and clicking here. Before you leave, you're probably going to want to hit the subscribe button once you read the comments and notice that the people here are really uplifting and wonderful. We are getting a little crew here, and the same sort of faces pop up and send messages, and we're all getting to know each other. So I hope that you'll take the time to subscribe, and you can also hit that bell button down there because that will allow me to notify you instead of you having to keep track of me. You'll be notified every time I make an upload. All right, so I am here to do a reading until January the 15th, energies for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And I've already said a prayer over the cards, and I've already been in your energy, you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some cards here. All right, just going to cut. Okay, here we go. 5 cards for the current past energies, right? All right, let me see what we've got here. Oh, my glasses. I need my glasses soon. These eyes are not getting any better. Okay, so first card I show is that you have ended some pain. So bravo to you. You did not drag it into 2020. You just left it at the door in 2019, and that's all. So this is the wands. This is, you've dropped all of your burdens. This is actions and things that have been done to you, things that you've done for others, and you've just decided to drop all your burdens at the door of 2019 and did not drag it into 2020, which is good, because I think that if it hasn't happened already, that you have a soulmate on the way. You've got the 6 of Cups here, and the 6 of Cups is about someone coming from the past. So it doesn't look to me like it's new love. It looks to me like it might be a soulmate from the past. I don't know if you're going to say yes, though. When the soulmate comes, I don't know if you're going to be so happy to see them. I'm showing the 8 of Cups here, and that's walking away from things that no longer serve you, or walking toward things that do, in whichever way you want to look at it, cup half full, right? So you'll see that the universe is up there. This guy is paying attention to what the universe has to say and the things that he needs to do next, and being connected is probably why he's walking away. Or perhaps you're walking away from another relationship so you can start one up with your soulmate. Very well be. The soulmate could be your emperor, could be the emperor energy, could be an actual Aries. The emperor is a guy who has learned all the lessons of all the kings. So he is sort of at the top of his game in what he does. He commands the empire, so he advises the kings, and everything that he does really impacts everybody quite a bit. Whatever he does at the top, will impact everybody at the bottom level. So he really has to be in his best mindset in order to be able to do his work. But he is the guy who is the actuary. He's the guy who's the money dude. He is all of it. And perhaps you're walking away from this energy. That could very well be. I do see that there is a soulmate card here, so you could be dropping all of your burdens for the soulmate, and you could be walking away from the emperor in order to get to the soulmate. That could very well be. But I do see here, either way, there is somebody walking away from the emperor, or somebody walking away from the soulmate toward the emperor. One of those. The thing is that you are the magician. You have everything that you need in order to get what you want. So you have the ability to manifest, which tells me that you may have some water in your chart, that at least you're listening to your gut. Anyone can manifest. Anyone can listen to their gut, regardless of what is in their chart. So I would suggest that if you are not manifesting and any of this is your business, that you just go ahead and start manifesting what you want, if this isn't what you want. So perhaps you manifested this connection with the emperor. That's what it looks like here, that you're walking away from the soulmate and that you've manifested a connection with the emperor. Again, looking at it this way, it looks like you're walking toward the emperor. So it could be either one. All right, put these back here. And that's for your recent past energies. I'm just going to look at your current energies. I am showing the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Let's see if that comes out. Current energy, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. Wow. Okay. Current energies are good, man. Holy man. Okay. Well, first of all, it looks like you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Now, that being said, we talked about you maybe walking away from the soulmate to the Emperor. Could be making you feel as though you are feeling left out in the cold. This is the Five of Pentacles. And it could very well be that you are trying to manifest the Emperor, so you've walked away from the soulmate. The thing is, you guys, is that a soulmate is just that, a soulmate. You guys will notice each other by soul. It'll almost seem like you knew that person before, but just because they're your soulmate, it doesn't mean that they have to be with you forever and ever, amen. You know, sometimes a soulmate is a disaster, because when the soulmate shows up, the soulmate is not complete. The whole point of a soulmate is you are complete and they are complete, and when you guys meet, you don't need each other. That's the whole point of a soulmate. You do not need anyone or anything when that person shows up on the scene, and they don't need you. And then you notice each other as a soulmate, and then you guys get together. But if that soulmate shows up and they're a hot mess and you're still a hot mess from another relationship, that's what happens. You end up walking away from the soulmate. It ends up being a hot mess. So there's nothing carved in stone. There's nothing on the books that says that you have to stay with the soulmate or that the soulmate has to stay with you. It could be a hot mess. The next card I see here is the Chariot. So it's the card of Cancer, of course. And it is right next to the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. Wow. So whatever is coming is a big change. It's divinely orchestrated for you. So this is divine timing, and it's coming quickly. So this is in the current energies, you guys. So if it hasn't happened already, it's coming. So something is about to change, something that's about to change in your favor, in favor of your fortune. Fortune being either money or job or, you know, whatever you consider to be fortune, but something you've been manifesting. Something that you've been manifesting is on the way, and it is divinely timed. So this is in the current energies, and it's coming quickly because the Chariot is here as well. I do see next card here to be the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords? Yeah, my arms aren't getting long enough to be able to see the cards. It's so crazy. Getting old is crazy. So yeah, I've got the Queen of Swords here. And so the Queen of Swords is all about speaking your truth. So if you've been waiting to speak your truth to either the Emperor or the soulmate, now would be the time to do that in the current energies here. So she's all about speaking the truth. She can cut, you know, the thing is with the Queen of Swords is that she's smart. She's smart, she's book smart, she's wise in the ways of the world, and she just knows intuitively what to say. She's a really good talker. She's you know, someone who could be a public speaker, but she's very pointed with the information she gives. So she's very deliberate with her delivery, and sometimes the honesty can hurt. Not a lot of people like honesty, I'm just saying. A lot of people love to be schmoozed over. And so when the Queen of Swords comes on the scene and she starts speaking truth, sometimes that can cause an issue. Although I do see that there is a victory card here. So if you are waiting for someone who is an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, you could very well be, this could be the person that you're waiting for as well. So I do see the Wheel of Fortune here, right? So they come out like this. The Wheel of Fortune is turning, and is turning toward the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords can be a person, or the Queen of Swords could be an attitude. The Queen of Swords can be just speaking your truth, just learning how to speak your truth. And when you do speak your truth, you become very popular. So popular, people look up to you. They're like, wow, you spoke that truth. You said that thing. And the victory card is all about not necessarily winning winning anything. You know, it's not necessarily, it's not victory in winning anything. It's about people looking up to you, you being the kind of person that people want to be with all the time. People like that you speak your mind and that you're kind when you do it. They also like that you are strong enough to be able to cut people out as you need. So you guys, it's 2020. It's time to take out the trash. It is. It's time to take out the trash. And it's also time to take it out kindly. So, you know, I think she gets a bad rap, this Queen of Swords. I believe that she does, because you can tell someone to go fly a kite really kindly and they'll quite naturally just go out and buy a kite, you know, but this doesn't have to be done in a mean and horrifying way. You can speak your truth and you can be honest, but you know, maybe it's not exactly harsh. Maybe you do cut that person out and you tell them to go in love and light and I'll see you soon. And then you never see them again. And that's okay too. But people are really going to admire you for that. Admire you for standing up, speaking your truth. And I think this is the reward that's coming for you. This Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Under the deck, under the bottom here, we have the Hangman. And so now we're going to look at the future energies, okay? Let's take a look here. Got one card that flew out here. Okay. You are someone that people really enjoy being around, someone who's easy to be with, someone who people look up to as someone who does speak their mind, and a Sagittarius is very... I'm a Sagittarius rising, so my rising sign is what people see of me. I'm actually a Taurus, but when people meet me and talk to me, they talk to me and receive me as a Sagittarius, because that's my rising sign. So people love to be around people who are, you know, extroverts or introverted extroverts. I call myself an introverted extrovert because I do really well in a crowd and I don't mind the spotlight being on me, and I'm usually the one that's got everyone laughing and telling all the jokes. That's my Saggy side. And people will marvel at the fact that I can sit at home for a whole week and not talk to anybody and be okay with it. I think that's my Taurus side, right? Okay. Anyways, so let's get 3 more cards here for the future. Future energies. All right. And it looks like, well, you are going to speak your truth, that's for sure. And it looks like it's going to cause a bit of a tower. So, well, not a bit of a tower. It's like being a little bit pregnant, right? Either it's a tower or it's not. So now the thing is that the tower can be two different things, right? It can be something bad. It can be something good. You win the lottery, that's a tower moment. You get in a fender bender, that's a tower moment. I have a feeling that the tower moment is coming and it's going to be about love. Only because it is touching the, it came out on top of the Soulmate card. It also came out on top of the card that says that you'll be left out in the cold. So I have a feeling that this is going to be, it's going to be a rough go getting to the next step in finding this relationship that you seek, Sagittarius. So the next card coming out is the King of Cups, and so you could be quite emotional going through this here tower. And who wouldn't be? A tower moment is emotional. It's very emotional. Just remember, please, that the tower is for your good. I mean, I counsel about the tower all the time, but I missed my own tower moment back in October when I quit my job on the spot. You know, like I didn't realize that, and I very seldom do readings for myself. I usually go to someone else to get a reading done, and I hadn't had one done in a bit, but I very seldom do readings for myself, and had I done that, I would have known my tower moment was coming. Nonetheless, the tower is here, and it is here for your well-being, because something was going on in your life that you ignored. And that's the only time that the tower comes up. When you ignore something that is divinely orchestrated for you, when you ignore a warning, when you ignore the whisper and then the yell, it becomes a scream, and that's the tower. That's the tower falling down. So it is something that you decided to put on the back burner, that you didn't take care of. And so now the universe is saying, look, it has to be done. In order for you to move forward, you have to go through the tower. So the universe, oh my gosh, sorry guys. The universe is telling you that it's time for you to move forward, and the only way that you can do that is with the Tower moment. So the King of Cups is here and showing that you are in high emotion right now, high emotion. And it's this Tower, whatever's going on, is cutting you deep. It is hurting you deeply and right to your core. So if it is, in fact, like both of these cards are touching the soulmate, so the soulmate card. So I wonder if it's the breaking apart of the soulmate relationship. But I do see here that the Six of Wands is here. And then so after the Tower comes, after you go through the emotional part of it, then you're going to move away. You're either actually going to move away, buy a new house, get a new apartment somewhere completely different, or you're just going to move to calmer waters. And that means just within yourself, you're going to be calmer. You could definitely be getting on a plane and going to another state or another province, another country, to move there. Maybe it was such a shakedown that it's time for you to go. It could very well be. But the King of Fire is here, the King of Wands. And so I don't know if you're moving towards the King of Wands, or if maybe you're moving out here, you're moving away with the energy of the King of Wands. The energy of the King of Wands is someone who is very confident, someone who is very passionate, someone who is noticed when they walk into a room, someone who will be noticed by the ladies and the men. They'll feel this person walk in because of their energy. So this person is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So this is the card of Sag. And you could very well be moving away to be with your King of the King of Wands, or you could be just moving to calmer waters. Maybe this is your calmer waters and you are the King of Wands. That could very well be as well. All right, under the deck is strength. So you've got enough strength. You're going to get through it. Tower moments are never easy, but you are going to get through it. It seems like this one is especially emotional. And I'm sorry about that if that's going on with you, but let's see what the next three cards in the future are bringing up for you. All right, the Moon card. Could be because somebody had a secret, something that wasn't seen in the background. Maybe you found something out that was in the background. Yeah. And then the Five of Cups is here, you know, sadness and disappointment and regret. So you found something out, a secret of some kind. There's a secret still that you don't know. I have a feeling that there is, Sagittarius. There's still things that you don't know. That whatever you found out and whatever you decided to leave, I think that there's still more yet to be heard about what was going on in the background. So the Moon card, it casts shadow, and so it does cast doubt. It is about secrets, you know, things that you cannot see, things that you can't see in the distance, things that are bigger than they appear. Sometimes this is overthinking. Sometimes it's emotions that boil over, and it wasn't such a big deal, but you felt as though it was a big deal. So it could very well be that someone is deceiving you, though, that there is a secret that you haven't found out. Nonetheless, all of this is bringing you to regret and sadness. And just don't forget, though, right, the story of the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is, you know, it's emotion and it's water. So it's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. But, you know, just remember that even though there's 3 cups that have been poured out, there's still 2. Pardon me. And the Two of Cups is love. So there is still some love here. Don't be too sad about it. There is still some love here. The Ace of Swords is here saying that it's time for you to get clarity. So if you want to ask questions, if it's time for you to ask questions to see if you can get an answer to that, this is probably the time to do it in the future. Or maybe you got some clarity and that's why the sadness and regret. Maybe you finally, maybe it was you know, it was in the background and you figured out what it was, you got clarity, and then the sadness and regret, you know, wishing you had done it differently. Under the deck is the Page of Swords, and that's someone who wants to speak with you, someone who's younger, someone you have an age difference with. It could be a child, could be someone that you know that is younger or older than you, vice versa. All right. So there is some heartache here. Yeah, there's a broken heart here. I'm sorry, Saggy, that you're going through that. I just want you to know, though, that I see that there is heartbreak in love. So this could either be a start in love, or you just don't want to start love because you're heartbroken. And heartbreak in a new start in love. Maybe it was a new relationship and the relationship failed. But it could be that after the heartache, there is new love here, new, deep, abiding, romantic love. There could very well be love. Looks like there was some arguing and fighting in the background, because the Five of Wands is here. I've just got one other card here to pull out. The one that fell out is the Hanged Man. So that leaves you, sort of leaves you in a position trying to look at things from another perspective. It looks like it's starting out as a tumultuous year for you, Sag. I'm really sorry that's happening, but you know what? The thing is when the tower comes and it falls and you get to push away the rubble, you get to build it up the way you want it, and you get to call the shots from there, take back your power, and do it the way you want to do it. If it didn't work in 2019, then 2020, you might as well just clean the clocks and set them all straight again and start at it fresh. And I think that's what you're doing here. I think that you're making hard decisions, and it's causing tower moments. It's causing you to feel like you want to just run away, move away. I think that you want clarity, although no one wants clarity about secrets. Some of us do, but some of us just want them to lay in the background. And there is some regret about having things in the background. Please remember that because this is a general reading, it can be vice versa. So perhaps this is happening to you, or this is something that's happening because you've done that to another person. So it could flip-flop it. That's really all I have for you today. Anything you need to know about this reading is down in the description. Please leave me a message if this does resonate with you. I would appreciate a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe and share. That's how I keep this channel going. This is my life's work, so I keep this channel going by your subscribes and your shares, bringing people into the family here, into the Ten of Cups family. And if you would do that for me, that would be wonderful. If you were looking for a private reading, the prices are down below. They've gone up a little bit from 2019. If you did book a reading with me in 2019, I am honoring those prices for you going forward. If you haven't had a reading with me, the prices down below will apply. If you have anything that you want to tell me or make contact with me, my email address is there, elsie@tenofcupstarot.ca. I hope this year is going to be the best one yet. I really hope. And yeah, I hope that it is the best one. So you take care, and I will see you again on the 16th for your last half of January. Maybe a few things in between. All right, gotta go. Bye.